Good morning, everyone. Namaste. We are going to be reading a new book that I was guided to pick up. It's going to be called Portals of Manifestation, The 7 Sacred Pathways, A Journey into Spiritual Alignment, Energy, and True Transformation to Create the Life You Truly Want. And we'll go ahead and start with the back. It says, "You were never doing it wrong. You were just following a path that wasn't made for your soul. This is your return. Through 7 sacred portals, clarity, belief, gratitude, emotional alignment, inspired action, surrender, and embodiment, you are invited to realign with who you truly are and call in the life that you were always felt was waiting for you." Portals of Manifestation is not just a book, it's a journey, one that honors the emotions, your energy, and your deepest truth. This is not about chasing, forcing, or about becoming. Step inside, your soul has been awaiting. So we'll read a little bit of the beginning of it. We'll start with the introduction portion. It says, what are portals of manifestation? A portal is not a plane, it is a shift in perception and energy and truth. It is the threshold where the life you have meets the life your soul is ready to claim. You tend to think of change as linear, step-by-step, logical predictions. But real transformation, the kind that shifts your inner world and reshapes your outer reality, rarely arrives in a straight line. It is often arise in a moment, a pause, a breath. A quiet turning point where something inside of you says, this is no longer who I am. And I've had that moment. It doesn't come from pushing harder or thinking your way through. It comes through crossing a threshold, sometimes seen, often felt. Like stepping through the portal, a portal is the book of a sacred doorway. Not a physical one, but a spiritual and an energetic threshold. This is a moment, a mindset, a deep soul alignment that allows you to cross from one state of being into another. From confusion to clarity, from lack to abundance, from striving to surrender, from surviving to soulfully creating. Portals are not always loud or obvious. Sometimes they appear quiet knowings, a whisper in your heart, a moment of deep stillness, a tear that carries truth. Over time, they show up as discomfort, the breaking down of what no longer fits you so something more aligned can emerge. You don't force a portal to open, you notice it, you meet it, and when you're ready, you walk through it. Each of the 7 portals in this book represent a powerful principle of manifestation. Not as something to learn in your head, but as something that embodied your life. These are not steps to check off, but energies to align with. And each one, when activated, unlocks a new dimension of your creative power. Manifestation is not about calling in things, it's about calling yourself home, and portals help you to do exactly that. So I'll read a little bit of this. It just says, why manifestation is not a one-size-fits-all. The way your soul creates is a unique fingerprint. And when you honor that, manifestation becomes a return, not a performance. If you've ever tried to manifest something, followed the vision board, the affirmations, the morning routines, and still felt stuck, blocked, or secretly doubtful, you're not alone. The truth is, much of what we were taught about manifestation has been flattened into formulas. Do this, stay positive, and poof, your dreams will appear. But manifestation doesn't work like that, not for most of us. Why? Because manifestation is not about the mind, it's about the soul. And your soul is not meant to copy and paste someone else's journey. You were born with a unique energetic design, a sacred rhythm, an inner language, and a way your energy naturally moves when it's aligned. And when that rhythm is ignored or overruled by someone else's path, manifestation starts to feel like striving instead of creating. That is why this book is a step-by-step manual. It's a journey inward through 7 different portals that each awaken different aspects of your creative power. These portals are universal, but the way you walk through them will be entirely your own. Some of us manifest through clarity, planning, others feelings and surrender. Some need actions to wake their energy, and others need stillness to hear the next steps. And I 100% agree with that, based on the fact that we all have things that we are meant to work on in this life. And so, of course, in order to get to a higher vibrational state, which is where you need to get in order to bring in your manifestation, law of attraction, attracting, you have to actually get to a place where you're high vibrational. And we all have individual triggers that are going to trigger us that are not other people's journey. So that is where I would recommend looking at first and foremost, is where are you being triggered? What triggers you? Those are the things that you need to work on. Where does it stem from? Where did it come from? Where was the first time it happened where that started to trigger you? It was more than likely something in your childhood that you have not healed and is begging you to heal. So I love you all. I hope this helps, and namaste.